The Spanish Virtual Air Festival is an international virtual air show hosted within Digital Combat Simulator. It brings together aerobatic display teams and pilots from around the world for high-energy performances, fostering a global community focused on skill sharing, learning, and pushing the boundaries of virtual aviation. Welcome to High Alpha Hooligans, everybody. A High Alpha Studios production. That's nice. That felt good.
Ooh, that's official.
Now that we're officially a business, High Alpha Studios is in business. Welcome to the episode. Welcome to the podcast. As always, we've got Fifi and Jimmy Chaos with us. You can also see, not with cameras, but with images that we will place before this is aired. We've got Sharko back with us. Probably the same picture as before. If you watched our last episode, it's a shark pretending to fly a little F-16. That's Sharko. And we've also got another guest with us, Kiro. Before we jump into all that, let's start off with a recognition of our sponsors. We want to thank Fox 3 Managed Solutions for being our first and consistent sponsor. Thank you, Luck, and for your support. We also want to thank our partners, Eagle Dynamics, Heat Blur, Grinelli Designs, and who am I missing on that? Anyone else? DCS for Disabilities, and a new partner that we will be introducing and talking about today, because that's what the episode is going to be about. It's about a new partnership and advertising and talking about and getting awareness to the Spanish Virtual Air Festival. We'll jump into some details on that, but first, let's talk about our guest. We've got Kiro. He is the founder of the Spain Virtual Air Festival and also a virtual aerobatic pilot with Alpha Jet flying the Rafael. Kiro, welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
Hello. And if you want to take a minute and just kind of tell the viewers who you are, tell us about you.
Yeah, so hi everyone, I'm Kiro. I'm 16 years old. I live in France and I'm a virtual pilot from, I want to say, 10 years maybe. So I'm very passionate about aviation, simulation, like everything, every object that can fly, I like it.
You're in the right place, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
You're 16 and you're the founder of an air festival that we're going to get into the details of how huge this is. You're an virtual aerobatic pilot. Like, oh, how I wish back when I was 16, this type of stuff was available to me.
Oh, dude.
I feel like I have not done anything. I feel like I have not done anything in my life now. It's like, that's awesome.
Well, again, welcome. And Sharko do you want to tell us about you've done it before, but remind the viewers, maybe people who haven't watched past episode, about your involvement in virtual aerobatics as well.
So I guess for new people as well, I'm Sharko. You may know me from the High Alpha Hooligans server, where I'm around a good amount. I'm the founder of the Milsim Squadron as well, the V309FS, which flies the F-16. And on the other side of things, I guess, I also do virtual demos. So I am part of a group called the Virtual Belgian Air Force Aerobatics Component. We fly currently 5 F-16s. 4 of them are solo displays, one kind of tags along. So we have the Virtual Dream Viper, which in real life was piloted from 2022 to 2024. We have the Virtual Dark Falcon from 2019 to 2021. 2018. We have Virtual Blizzard, which is my team, that was flown in real life from 2015 to 17. And before that, we have Virtual Vortex from 2009 to 2011, I believe. All these teams really try and showcase precision flying. Our motto, I guess, is excellence. Everywhere we go, we try and bring the best show. In this case, Spanish Virtual Air Festival as well. We have the Virtual Dream Viper and my team, Virtual Blizzard, participating this year. And we're going to be on the schedule, so you can find us live at the Spanish Virtual Air Festival Twitch. And then on a side project, we're also doing formation now. So at the Virtual International Air Festival, our goal is to bring the Belgian Air Force Thunder Tigers virtually to you. And that's going to be a 4-ship F-16 display. It's going to be one of the only displays that'll have 2 fuel tanks hanging off the F-16, which is very interesting actually. And it's meant to showcase, I guess, the combat capability of the F-16. So 4 pilots, in real life at least, so 4 pilots, all are just taken off the line staring combat pilots, part of the 3-1 Tiger Squadron. And they just practice for a week and get up and do their demo at whatever the location is. So we're trying to replicate that, and it's been a really fun process.
Oh, that's cool.
What I really
That's
like
cool.
about what I really like about today's emphasis is this is a part of DCS and virtual aviation that I don't think has enough of a limelight for what it should, because 1v1 dogfights cool, everything else that you see on all the online servers, Gray Flag, Growling Sidewinder, our servers, everything is just jam-packed action, full throttle, go kill something, blow stuff up. But this aspect is a precision, celebration of what virtual aviation can be. And I think it's cool because this is something that everybody dreams of, because everyone, the first time they fly DCS in virtual reality, Fifi, I'm joking. Everybody
Yeah.
dreams of, doing everybody at some point puts on Thunderbird skin or a blue Angel skin, and they're like, oh, look at me, high G turns. But these guys actually have the discipline to sit down and get these routines down. And they've fostered the environment to, we'll get to in a second here, what this is creating within this community that is Digital Combat Simulator. It's cool.
Also, quick shout out. If any of you virtual air teams are looking for a Fat Albert pilot when the C-130 drops, hit me up. I will do it.
But not for demonstration. He just wants to drive it so that you can fuel off him between demonstrations, so you don't have to land.
I might have an opportunity for you, Fifi.
It's true.
Return pre-contact.
I might have an opportunity for you then, because we're always looking for Photoshop pilots. So set the auto thrust to like 180 knots, drop the ramp, and get some photos.
Oh, hell yeah.
Set. I got it.
Got you.
All day long.
Awesome.
Fifi found his
All right.
in DCS.
I want to get back to talking to Kiro and get a little bit more info out there about him. So we've got a few questions for you, Kiro.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, you said, how long have you been into DCS? You said you're 16. You've been flying for how long?
I think I've been in DCS 10 years maybe, or 10, 11. Yeah.
Wow.
I can say more of the half of my life. So
That's awesome.
That's so awesome. That's so good.
You've been flying it since you were a little kid.
That's passion.
What, if you can remember, what got you into DCS? What was the pull there?
The what? Sorry.
What got you into DCS? What was the drive or the attraction that brought you to that game? How did you discover it?
So to be honest, it was my dad, because he's another big passionate about aviation, airforce, and all this stuff. So when I was little, like I don't know, 2, 3 years old, he had DCS, and he was flying, and he, when you're at that, you want to take your child to your activities. So I think any day he took me, and he took the joystick, and from that day I didn't release the joystick.
That's awesome.
So, like,
this is already my most favorite interview yet. Like, this is so awesome.
I just imagine like it's one thing to go on an online server and just get your ass kicked by somebody else, but here's Kiro at like probably 7, 8 years old, just wiping the map, just like you're like, oh man, I just got spanked by a 7-year-old in an F-16.
You good, Scud.
And unfortunately, that's probably what happens to us when we go to those servers.
That's why I applied to 130.
SA-22
I don't have to be
SA-22
good at
exists, so you
dogfighting.
know. You're not safe either.
No one's safe.
Yeah, the people. Yeah, the people on our on the campaign server right now are hating that SA-22.
Right.
You just
Um.
it's not hard. Back
So
yeah, back to
so
you.
what? Yeah, you started at a very young age. What and when did you start, or how did you start getting into the demonstration side of it? Because, like Jimmy mentioned, that's a very niche part of DCS. That, like, I'm still learning and discovering how much of that's out there, but I think there's a lot of players that maybe don't know or are not aware. So how did you get into the demonstration side?
So I'm sorry, I'm watching Fifi with
My little hearts.
It's yeah.
you are so cute. So cutie.
It's okay. Nobody knows how to react to a Florida man, so it's okay to be speechless at this moment.
I need to get some pink
Um,
flamingos. Anyways,
so,
continue. I'm sorry.
so about the aerobatic side, I think like you said before, every person who plays or who flies DCS has already take the Blue Angels skin or the Thunderbirds, and you do some rolls, some looping, you fly, but I'm I think more professional. I'm not professional for sure, but I started to taking it more seriously maybe 2 or 3 years ago. It was because I was in an air show here in France, and I saw the Jettisons. It's a French team who they fly the Patrouille de France, but in DCS, and they go in the real life air shows, and they set up all the 9 pieces. They fly in front of the real public, and I had the opportunity to fly with them in that air show, like just to test a little bit their cockpits. And from that day, I fall in love in the DCS aerobatics. So yeah, I think 2 or 3 years.
That's really
Outstanding.
cool. That's awesome. So
What's it like to go to an airfield and strap into a sim and emulate that level of performance at such a
yeah,
young age?
Well, it's I don't know. It's I loved I love the aviation. It's my life. So I said, uh, why not? I can try. If I'm good, I continue. If I'm not good, I continue.
More practice.
Yeah,
the-
more practice, and maybe a day I will be like the Blue Angels, but in DCS,
Yeah.
that's the
It's
that's
like
the
a great motto for life, and it's definitely like a motto for DCS in general. And I would say, honestly, it's kind of describes this whole podcast adventure as well. If it's
Yeah.
good, we continue. If it's not, we continue.
it also sums up every time any of us try to take off in the Mosquito.
No, sir. That's no longer something that you can claim as a we.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I
Thirds.
forgot Jimmy's mastered the Mosquito. He's the
He's the mosquito master. Yeah.
so Kiro, with you diving into the whole world of demo, did it surprise you about how many demo teams were out there? And is that kind of why you wanted to create the virtual air festival, to try to bring more people together about it?
So when I start, I was a little bit impressed. Well, it was impressive. Sorry, because there are very small teams, and after you have the very famous ones. Um, but I think you can find uh, like every team on DCS. I saw in my mind now I have a Russian team. They fly 9
Yeah, I
Mi-8.
was just talking to them about
So if any one of you have fly the Mi-8 in DCS, you know it can be a little bit hard the first time. So just the thing to imagine 9 helicopters flying information, doing perfect things, it's incredible. So in
Wow.
DCS, you can, I think in the aerobatics section, you have everything. And after you have the no real teams, like the fiction ones, the
Yeah.
fictional ones.
Uh,
So
Kiro got into this
That would be
much
cool.
before me, I'd say. I got into the whole airbags thing actually about a year ago, October 2024. So, and I also had that same like kind of, I guess, amazement of how many teams there are. But what I really like is the kind of fictional teams as well, because that's really like a place where people can channel their creativity. They can make a new plane with their mod or whatever. They make a new routine, which can be inspired. It's like the best of all teams kind of just smushed into one, right? And they can be creative with their branding, their livery. So it's really fun to see like teams pop up and progress.
So then, Sharko, how long until we have a hooligans display team?
Good question.
Looking at you on this one.
Oh, yes.
And one
Do we
thing,
have Fifi
one
doing
thing we didn't mention it.
invert Hercules maneuvers?
oh, you have the VIP access to SVAF, huh? Yeah.
One thing we didn't mention at the beginning is Sharko is a huge part of the High Alpha Hooligans. He's actually our community manager when it comes to the Discord, and you know you got to be careful, tread lightly, because he's the one that walks around carrying the band hammer. So
Yeah. even though he hasn't banned anybody, it's been us doing it. Yeah.
well, he has
You
put
know,
you on timeout, which you know obviously score
you
for
could
that
s-
one. So.
you could say that you know what, Sharko, we should probably make you an official employee of High Alpha Studios. Your salary will be $1 a year, because that's
All
about
of
all
the
we can
AdSense
afford right
revenue.
now.
We can
That's 20%. That's a
bro-
20% stake.
We
Dude,
can.
that's 12 whole bucks.
Well,
Yeah.
that's
$12 is $12.
we also could. I can throw sticker packs at you.
Yeah,
So.
there we go.
Yeah.
Now
But
we're talking.
oh, that's so awesome. So, okay, the real question.
Oh.
Kiro, Sean Connery in the Spitfire versus Tom Cruise in a Mustang. Who wins the fight?
Sean
Don't
Connery
no,
as
don't.
James Bond.
Okay, yeah.
Not the person.
I'm just reading the prompt.
The character that
Tom-
they portray.
So yeah.
So Sean Connery is James Bond in a Spitfire, or
Or
Tom Cruise is Ethan Hunt from Mission Impossible in a Mustang.
in the Mustang. Who wins that dogfight?
I go with Tom Cruise.
Yes. I am 2 for 2 in these past 2 podcasts, and I am here for it.
Yeah, but you're 3 for 12 in the last 6 months.
Hey, you know what? In the words of Jay-Z, don't call it a comeback. This is
Oh my
My
gosh.
jaw's on the floor right now.
I know. Sharko,
love
you
this. I'm
associate
good.
with this gentleman?
I am.
Can you call him a
good.
gentleman?
Oh,
Yeah.
very
No
true.
class.
Hey,
I'm so happy with this.
Carol, I have a follow-up question to what we were talking about earlier. Within demonstration, what is your favorite routine that you do personally? Can you describe that to us?
My ooh. So to make a little bit of context, with my I do a raffle solo, so in that, like, my routine, I try to change it in every show I fly at DCS, and I try to take the best maneuvers, like from every solo in the world. But the best routine.
Your favorite.
My favorite.
Yeah, what makes you smile the most?
Wow. I think it's a classic one. I'm sorry, but the Blue Angels DT loop. It's I can't. I'm.
That's actually a really cool. Yeah.
It's
And
after
you heard it here.
there is sorry.
Oh no, you go.
There is the Patrie de France Sheriff fly past. I don't know if you see what it is.
No.
Can you say that one more time? What is it called?
The Sheriff.
The sheriff.
Okay.
So it's
So-
like they fly. They are on 4-ship formation. The left and right wings are 90 degrees to the leader.
Mm.
And the number 4 is inverted, and they do a fly past like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like 2 knife edge passes with an invert. Oh my
So-
god,
That's dope.
Yeah.
that would be a cool one.
That's
and
work.
they stay in formation like this, and it's amazing to see it.
I can't even imagine that. Can you imagine trying to hold position?
Knife edged, yeah.
Yeah, that's
wild.
That's talent.
That's a cool one.
Uh,
That's a whole lot of rudder and down and like forward pressure on the stick.
That's elevator
That's
Yeah.
all day.
that's a whole lot of that's crazy.
And rudder. Yeah, to hold that 90.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
wild.
I guess I'll add on to
Wow.
this as well. My favorite demo to, I guess, do in DCS is the Blizzard 2015 High Show. So I run Virtual Blizzard Soul Display, right? And they flew from 2015, 2016 to 2017. But the 2015 High Show at Riyadh 2015 was really good, and it's actually what I'm bringing to SVAF this year. It kind of blends a lot of, I guess, precision, but also a lot of modifications to your traditional maneuvers. So like the 4-point roll, for example, you don't actually complete the 4th point. You do dairy turn all the way back around. It's pretty much pushing the limits of like what traditional aerobatics can be in a jet.
That's cool.
I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
I feel like I only have just now uncovered like the other part of DCS because like we sit here and we will talk tactics
Yeah.
for hours and
Mhm.
you know like SA-10 takedowns, SA-11 takedowns, like
22.
2-ship this, grinder this, like understanding like the air war, keyhole cast. Like we could sit here and like everybody talks about that stuff for like hours. And then like these guys step up and they're like, yeah, the 2015 high show for the Blizzard Viper from the Belgian Air Force. They're like, what's that? And so now I'm going to be on YouTube for the next 3 days,
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
watching all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Thanks for
because-
opening up
Another
that
one is, I
rabbit
just
hole
wanna
for
say-
us.
Yeah, because now here we are. Like
We all share
On
one.
top-
We all share one YouTube, so our feed's about to change.
I just want to say,
yeah, well,
I've performed alongside Kiro at the Mav Italia 2025 festival.
Yeah.
That was really fun. I really like the Rafale display as well. And we brought 2 Vipers over again. And yeah, I just want to compliment you on that routine because it's very rare that you see a lot of, I guess, Rafale displays, especially because it's a mod. But also having that dynamic where you can be really fast above show center and then bring it really slow speed is really cool.
I got a question for you, Kiro, before we jump into the next segment. You perform in the Rafael, but what is your maybe 1 or 2 favorite modules in DCS? Is that one of them, or if so, what else like draws you to the game? What's your favorite module?
So I think in DCS everything is almost perfect. So it's very hard to choose a model, a plane. But I'm very classic. I'm not. I think the 2 best, like the 2 classics, the F-18, F-16, those are the best of the best. And after, well, you have the Rafale, Typhoon, F-35, F-22, maybe a little bit older, like Mirage F-1.
Hmm.
After I like a lot the helicopters, like Apache, UH-1. I like everything in DCS, so it's very hard to say a specific plane.
I like that.
I understand completely.
Yeah, that's like the beauty of it, and that's the fun of being just an aviation fanatic. I think is just being able to enjoy everything. So good answer. That's probably the
Yeah, I
best
like
answer you
that.
could have given.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Iron Mike last week, he said his favorite module is the one that he can get.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to move into another segment before we get to the main topic, and it's something we call Guns Hot. And Fifi is going to ask you short one-answer-ish questions that you did not get a chance to look at ahead of time.
These
And
are
neither have me or Jimmy. None of
Yeah.
us know what these questions
Yeah.
are.
and
gonna be.
these are
And
meant to
they're-
be silly.
Yeah.
So yeah, silly. Don't think too much about it. Just kind of
And
answer the
maybe-
first thing that comes to your mind.
Maybe throw one or two at Sharko as well.
Yeah,
Ooh,
we'll throw one or two at Sharko here. So first one,
I'm scared.
this first one for Kiro.
You should be.
So we'll just do. Well, I'll split these questions up. So first one for Kiro. Kiro, what's more dangerous, a crosswind landing or letting your formation partner lead?
Sorry, what's the second option?
Letting your formation partner lead, your wingman lead.
I think the letting my formation partner lead.
Ouch! Under the bus.
Hopefully,
Just get in position and shut up too.
if they fly in my wing, there is a reason, you know.
Ouch!
That's good. All right,
To any of
Sharko, here we
Kiro's
go.
wingmen out there, sorry.
Yes.
No, I'm joking.
He must have flown with one of us at some point then.
Yeah.
Okay.
You mean you?
All right. I'm a terrible. That's why I'm always flight lead, because I'm a terrible wingman.
Hold on.
I
Good.
always say it
Look,
every
we're in
time.
formation.
All right. You know what? We have
There's
the
video
videos
evidence.
out there. Okay. There's a lot more to that conversation. All right. Sharko, next one's to you. How many times have you accidentally turned your air show into a lawn dart demonstration?
It's a non-zero number. It's like probably 40 plus at this point, actually.
Very, very diplomatic number there.
Does the
Okay.
virtual air boss say it's all part of the show? Everyone stay calm.
Okay. Kiro, if your smoke system fails mid-show, do you keep flying or do you pretend it's stealth aerobatics?
Mm.
What's the system? Sorry.
If your smoke system fails,
I keep flying. I say that's a competition flight, you know, and in competitions, you can't have smoke, so you know it's a good excuse.
Consummate
like-
professional answer.
We just went to hard mode.
Yeah. All right, Sharko. How many G's does it take before you start questioning your life choices?
9.4. It's the highest I pull in the display.
Maintenance is gonna hate you. It's a 9G jet, Sharko. What are you doing?
Pulling 9.4.
Putting on a show.
Yeah, put it on your show.
Sharko is the
All right.
embodiment of I'm a pilot by Dos Gringos.
Yeah.
Oh, you just see me flying formation.
All right,
Stu's blind.
All right, Kiro, your question. Be honest. Is your startup checklist just turn on the smoke and pray, or do you actually try to follow it a little bit more, or are you a hot start guy?
Ooh.
During the air shows or in DCS, in general in DCS?
Yes.
All of the above.
Yes, all of it.
Yes.
No. Well, when I train for the air shows, I usually start in the runway, so hot start just for the trains. When I have to do a record, I make the full procedure, like the checklist and everything. And when I fly combat flights or missions, full checklist. Or I try to do it with my little knowledge.
That's fair. That's fair. Sharko, last question before we move on. Which DCS module is the diva of the airshow lineup?
It's a hard one. I'm gonna say the
Or how about this? Which team is the diva of the airshow?
Diva. I'm gonna have to
lineup?
give it to the 50 Shades of Inferno. That's a great one. I'll send it to you. It's a fictional team with 12 idiots doing unplanned routines.
Wait,
Oh my God.
you haven't
Bland?
introduced us yet?
I'll get you in touch.
There goes
That's
goes
like-
our that's
ahead.
exactly what the whole Hooligans team was probably going to be.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like when we fly, like it usually ends up with us doing unplanned demos that does not always go well.
Yeah. Oh my God. All right, I'm done with that. You guys.
All right. We'll move on to the main topic. And for the listeners, if you heard Jimmy's intro about the Air Festival, so beyond that that intro, let's talk a little bit more about it. Kiro, what can people expect to see for the Spanish Virtual Air Festival?
So, for the public, you can expect to see a lot of planes flying. It's better. You can see, well, you will see, sorry, solos, duos, trios, teams. Teams are 12 planes, helicopters. You are gonna see a high side of DCS. And well, we will try to make the event the best, the most interesting possible, even if you don't like aviation, or if you aren't into DCS or simulators. So yeah, that's our principal goal at SVAF. We want to how can I say it? We want to keep the public, even if they don't are interested in aviation. Like maybe they didn't, yeah, they don't like aviation like her, but we want to make something that you see, you can say, oh, that's a good stream. I will stay here for 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and you know, it's our principal goal to keep people from our, like people who aren't in the aerobatics aviation DCS world, to keep them a little bit.
Now, where are people able to watch this? It's Twitch. Is that your primary method of showing off this festival?
Yeah, we will be on Twitch during the 3 days, and after, when the event will be finished, we will update the 3 days recordings in YouTube.
That's awesome.
Nice,
But
excellent.
I have a question that we kind of skipped over, and I just realized we didn't really put in the outline. How was it that you went about, one, as, for lack of better words, a video game player, and two, as a 16-year-old, how did you go about networking with the Aviation Museum to get them to put this event on?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about where it's being put on.
Yeah.
So I I have a lot of time that question. People are very surprised that 16 years old boy is making an event in an European Aviation Museum. So basically, it was simple. I wanna say, to take contact with the museum. I called the museum and I said, well, I did a little presentation. I asked to speak with the museum president, After that, I sent him a project review, and we do a first meet at the museum. I was shaking under the table in front of him. But yeah, we present our project. He liked a lot, and everything goes as planned. And he accepted. He and they helped us. I think taking uh, making the event in the museum. It's one of the not the easiest thing, but it was not that hard as it can maybe see. It's uh, I in my life, in my short life, I uh, I every day I'm thinking like if I don't ask uh, this or I don't try to do that, I'm 100% sure it will be a no.
Yeah.
So if I try and they give me an answer and they say no, sorry, okay. But
Yeah.
I'm calm inside of me because I know I tried it and it's everything. So
That's
just try and I'm here. Just trying. I'm here today. So
that's awesome.
This is
To me, it
this is
sounds like a
super
lot of courage fueled by passion, I think.
yeah.
And then so
This
I have
is
a
this is just so cool. I'm so in awe of this
Inspired.
because
yeah.
yeah, it's so awesome to I mean, let alone couple of people like us, like fat 40-year-olds try to do this.
You
Like
said it.
you are doing this yeah, you are doing this without like I mean, you're doing this without any resources. Like this is just you just doing this. I think that's you deserve a lot more credit than you're giving yourself.
Yeah.
And
And
this is hands down incredible.
it's a huge event. It was 19 countries and 72 competitors. Are those numbers right? I think that's what was said. And then yeah, to be hosting it live from the European Aviation Museum, which is not like a small thing. It's not like a little shack with one or two planes in it. They've got 80 different airplanes from the 30s up to modern jets. So it's a big deal. When this was brought to our attention, I was shocked at how big of an event this is. And it's
Yeah.
so cool that you've got a place to host it from like that, where you're sitting amongst all of this aviation history while you host 70 plus teams.
And I
It's
was
incredible.
expecting some sort of like middle-aged businessman entrepreneur to be doing this. and it's you. Like that's the coolest part. Like and it just goes to show that passion wins every time.
Yeah.
yeah.
And just lots of credit to you. But back to the stuff. Let's
I
talk
got a
about
follow up real quick.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
And I can put this one's towards Sharko as well as Kiro, because I know Sharko is deep in the networking. Once you established that you were able to do this in the museum, how did it go about with networking to get those teams together to put together the full 3 days of
That was my
entertainment for
question.
people?
So yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
We synced up,
No, go for it. Yeah.
Shared mental model,
Yeah.
synergy.
Ooh. Synergy.
Well, the the fact is, in SVAF, like this edition, it's a little bit special, because well, it's the first time we are on live, like in the real life, literally, um, and we will have live demonstrators. So we already made a SVAF edition last year, but all the teams were pre-recorded. So the team send us their performance with their music, their commentators, and everything, and we just stream that, and we give our advice about the demos and everything. But this year we have some teams who will fly on live, so they will be like nine people on their houses flying at the same time. So it's a challenge because I know that there is others air shows who makes like only live performance. It's a big challenge, but well, we will see how it will work.
Yeah. And then Sharko,
Yeah,
can you
it's-
talk to the networking that's within the demonstration community?
Yeah. Now, I guess this might come to surprise of you three, but I'm not really as networked as some of the other people in the component. But I guess we all met through just a passion for. So there's 4 people who founded the Virtual Belgian Air Force Aerobatics component. I'll start with that, or the VBAF Aerobatics component is what I'm going to call it. But we all just liked having, I guess, an F-16 solo display. So it started off as a group chat, then we built a server, and then we've been able to just slowly expand the team. So I've been really fortunate to meet some really cool people, and also work with them, right? So for example, I want to shout out the Horntail Designs team. It's a group of 2 modders who are like, I guess, really passionate about different variants of the F-16. So they have tailor-made the Carapace electronic warfare suite for the F-16. That's a Belgian-specific thing. So it's got a new tail extension, new RWR sensors, all of that. And it's really cool to, I guess, come together and showcase everything. In terms of shows, when people approach us with a show, we have I guess, a ticketing system on our Discord. So you get like a temporary channel with just you and the staff, and you just pitch your idea. You say, I want to do a show. Here's my contact. Here's my info. Here's what I'll bring to you. And then somebody is going to send F-16 over. Right? Hopefully. If we think it's a good show, we'll send one over and we'll put our best foot forward to it. Because no matter where we go, we're trying to provide that experience that's, I guess, similar, if not the same, across all the shows. So whether it's a new show or whether it's the most, I guess, popular one, DCS.
So question real quick. This just popped in my head as you're talking. How many shows are there? Like, how many do you know of?
There's a
Like,
lot.
how many virtual air shows
So
are there? Yeah.
I'll tell you the ones that I performed at this year. The Virtual Blizzard's debut was in March. Was it March? May. May was it? May of 2025. So I've been practicing since October, but I only brought it to a festival in 2025. And that was with the Mavitalia 2025 show. So that's one of them. We were scheduled for the Virtual Japanese Air Festival, which also had a pretty high amount of teams and notable recognition, which was a new show as well. That was a new one, but a lot of people said like, I see the vision of this, I think it's really cool, and I want to participate, right? And that's exactly what I said as well. So unfortunately, I did have to get canceled, but that was another one. There's the Virtual Air Shows community, which kind of hosts like a show every month. So while they're not, I guess, as famous or as like popular, it's more of a place where you can just keep up to date and practice your editing skills, let's say, or like you're flying and just keep flying and keep, I guess, getting at it to get that recognition. And finally, I think the big one is the Virtual Air Festival team. They are the oldest, I believe. They have a history of 20 something years in the virtual show scene, I guess.
Wow.
That's been through many breakups, many, I guess, like unions. So teams come together, they split apart. But what we currently know is the Virtual Air Festival team, and they host the, I guess, the biggest show, which is a VIAF, Virtual International Air Festival, and it's very similar actually to
Right.
this event. It's held in a museum. It's across, I think, a weekend. And teams come from all across the world, but that one is also what Kiro was saying, is live only. So if you can't make it, you're not gonna be able to participate, right? And
That's cool.
everybody
Yeah.
is trying to put their best foot forward and just get the job done and hopefully get some recognition out of it.
So again, this is a newish concept to me, though it's not new out there. It's something that I'm learning more and more about. and I think it's awesome. I'm incredibly intrigued by the
Yeah,
virtual
this
air
is
demonstration stuff.
super
For
cool.
for it, yeah, it is super cool. For the ones that are live, and maybe for this one on in October 17th through 19th is the one we're talking about, the Spain Virtual Air Festival, or for other live ones. Aside from watching it on a stream, is there, or do you see, if not, do you see a future where there's an opening for spectators who are DCS players? Because I'm sitting here thinking, man, like I want to like spawn in as a spectator, like on the ramp, and just sit there like I'm at an actual air show. Because I would love to be able to sit and
That
watch
would
the
be
live from inside the server on the ground,
sounds,
not just watch it on a live stream, but be able to
As in,
be
do I
there.
see the
sounds like
the
a great
possibility of that? Or because I think a lot of teams have private mods, private assets, whatever. Unfortunately, it's gonna be very hard because, like, for example, some teams, I guess like the Rafale is a good example. If you don't have the Rafale mod, you're gonna see an untextured Su-27 flying through the air, or you're not gonna see the smoke or whatever. So
Yeah,
getting
that's true.
everybody through installing the mods, and then you have to go uninstall and reinstall some more mods for the next demo, and within like 2 minutes. I don't think that's a feasible idea, unfortunately. But I do see the possibility that maybe there's some like open house or something hosted by a team, like the Virtual Belgian Air Force Aerobatics component, where we just take up the 4SO displays and say like, I'm watching DCS, hit F2, right? I'm not saying
Yeah.
that's gonna
So
happen
what
because I don't have any plans for it personally, but I think it would be a cool opportunity to explore, especially if you could create a mod where you have like a bleacher and you can get in like a multi-crew slot, similar to like
yeah
the VNOT Ready Room.
yeah. So what you're
Yeah, just
what
it would be super cool to have a live audience actually sitting on the ramp and you're performing in front of them.
what you're saying is if you could connect with somebody like Fox 3 Managed Solutions to put something together for a virtual live demonstration. I was
Shameless
winking
plug.
where my camera used to be. So we're looking at you we're looking at you, Luck.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Shameless.
Sponsor of, High Alpha Studios.
So back to it. Kiro, so tell us about the event coming up, this basically this upcoming weekend, because it's Monday that we're recording this. So tell us about what's coming up this weekend, and what can people expect to see, like your favorites that you can't wait to see yourself, and then obviously of course you're going to be flying your Rafale. What just give us a just a teaser. What can you tell us about what would you tell the public to get them to show up?
Well, so as I'm the in the airshow staff and everything, I'm not sure that I can be able to say I want to see that specific team. But I'm really it's really impressive to see teams like Frecce Tricolori flying. I think it's 7, 8, or 9 ship display, and the guys like they didn't move. They do everything with an incredible precision, and because it's I want to say it's easy. It's not easy, but in the aerobatics world, I think it can be easy to fly like 2 or 3 ship formation and be stable. Maybe move a little bit, but be stable. But when you're in a 9 ship formation and you are in the exterior, like left wing, in the most exterior, like you see you see the rest of the team, they move and like you are dead. It's
Yeah.
I don't know how these guys are able to make a perfect display with this number of planes. It's
Yeah.
so yeah. To answer a little most directly to the question, I want to say the big teams, like with a lot of planes. The helicopters are very impressive in air shows because it's something that you don't see every day. An Apache make a loop or things like that, and I think and there are some solos that are very very good, like some Belgian ones, you know.
Shut out.
Like,
He is virtually patting you on the head right now.
oh no,
Sharko.
there's Dream Viper as well. That's a crazy display.
No, so yeah, like in the aviation world, like pilots get good at their airplane and they get good at it, and they want to be good at being a fighter pilot, good at being a ground attack platform. And then there's the level of the demonstration team who is they're revered and respected for their ability to fly so precise. And yeah, this is a virtual extension of that. However good you think you are at whatever you're flying in DCS, this is a whole nother level of precision that
Yeah.
it's really cool that it's a part of this community. For the Air Festival that you co-founded or that you founded, what do you think, or what do you see in the future for it? What's in the next year or 5 years or 10 years? What would you like to see this grow into or become?
So for SVAF, in 10 years is very far. I will be 26. It's scary. So no, so for SVAF, I think.
Hold on, I have to point out that the 16-year-old is telling the 40-year-olds how scary 26 sounds.
And we're just praying
Sorry.
for that again.
Continue, Kiro.
No, but I think maybe I don't know. Make a full live show. That's I think it's the dream of every air show manager or air show creator. So make a full live show, grow, be able to like present. I think it will be the same goal, like introduce DCS, aerobatics, the aviation to the people who are not interested in that. So I don't know. Maybe in 10 years, I will be in the United States with a perfect English, with you in a museum, and you will be with me presenting the show. Who knows?
That would hey,
I like
listen,
that 10-year goal. I love that.
if you ever need
That's-
presenters, you call us and we will be there because we mostly just play DCS. So
But
yeah, this
I,
is just
I
so
would like
cool.
to say, instead of you coming here,
we go there.
we need to come over to France and hang out with you over there to put this on. Yeah.
Oh, you're invited. I'm.
Oh,
I don't
Christmas
have a
markets.
car.
Dude, we go during Christmas markets.
Ooh, yeah. Listen, if I go to France without my wife, she will murder me. She's been practicing. She's been redoing her French lessons, and so I have to listen to all these TV shows in French with Swedish subtitles on it, and I have been screwed up for a long time.
Listen,
Because-
we just say we're getting together. None of them watch the channel, so I mean, we're going to Fifi's house for a weekend.
yeah,
I'm
and
just
then-
saying.
Yeah, right.
my house is. You guys definitely have the bigger houses.
No, I'm saying that's our cover story for us
our
three to
cover
go.
story.
Yeah, you tell the wives we're going to Fifi's, and then we all
Yeah,
Yes,
play the
No,
and then
but-
and then they're like, "But you guys are going to Florida without us." So,
All right, we go to my
No, but-
house.
yeah,
Well,
let's go.
I think it can be crazy to say like right now, but what if in let's say 5 years, why you don't make an episode or some videos in France?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because well, I'm not sure if I will not say anything, but I know you were in the air before.
Hmm.
So maybe you can be a little bit more friendly with the French Air Force, French Marine.
I've
I don't
actually,
know.
yep.
Maybe.
So I've actually flown a few sorties between France and Central Africa, working with the French Air Force, Army, and Gendarmerie. So I'm not against
Yeah.
going back.
I feel like this is gonna be a weird, like, National Lampoon movie. Hooligans go to France.
Can we get a C-130 and just
I can
paint it
just
like
imagine like a Home Alone
the
scene,
family
like
truckster?
3 of you guys.
We
You
can
got
paint it
Oh my
like the
God.
family truckster from Vacation.
a
National
wood
Lampoon.
panel and everything.
Instead of the dead ant on top, we can just perch her wrapped in burlap on the back ramp of the C-130.
Yes.
Oh my God.
No, that's awesome.
That would be hilarious content. But
A few questions as we start moving into the end of this episode. Just some, both from Sharko and Kiro. What do you want to see in DCS? Like, what's outside of the festivals and the aerobatic stuff? Just as the game develops and grows, what are you looking forward to? Modules that are coming out, maps, or paths that you want to see this game move towards? Sharko?
Whoa. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Kiro. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
Kiro, you got it. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
away, Sharko.
I guess I'll go. But there's a lot of stuff that I think is possible for the future. What I want to see in DCS is a better multiplayer system, I think. And you may think, oh, it's great from a combat perspective, yes. But when you're flying close formation, you're going to have some netcode wobbles here and there. And
Yeah.
if they can really dial in on that, every inch we move closer to having a really good connection is the better we can fly formation, the more cool things we can do, all of that. In terms of modules, it's always great to see new modules. Just because it expands so many I guess opportunities and displays. I remember seeing like a self-promotion thing, because a lot of these servers have like self-promotion channels where you can promote your team. Someone was doing like a 4-ship Hercules display. Like
Down, Fifi. Calm
in the
down.
diamond, right? They have 4 people, and they're like, we're gonna
And
replace it with the module once it comes out, but like we're gonna start practicing on the mod, and it's
I
really
wasn't
cool.
invited.
It's really cool stuff. Or the F-104. I know I have some plans for the F-104. Without saying too much, but it's gonna be really cool. The F-100.
I just imagine an F-104 demo would just be it flying by fast and then it's gone.
It'll be pretty cool.
Shoot in an AIM-9.
There's some history
I
behind
want to
it.
see a coordinated saber dance.
You can look this up. There's a Belgian Air Force pilot who flew the F-104, and I think he's the only pilot in the world to do a touch roll touch at an F-104.
Oh, I've seen a video of
Yeah.
that. Insane.
So he starts from the takeoff as well, so he does it twice. So from landing, touches the ground, rolls over, like does a dirty roll, and comes back down, touches the end of the runway, lights burner. Or from takeoff, rotates, rolls over, touches the ground again, and then leaps back into the air. So like really cool aerobatics like that is what I'm excited for.
Nope.
All right,
Nope.
yeah, that would be cool to see. What are you looking forward to, Kiro? Where do you want to see this game go?
Well, I'm very curious on, because in the last I think it was 2025 on a way, like the video from DCS. I was very hyped about the F-35 for sure, and I'm very curious to see how, like, what they gonna do with the F-35. Like, it will be like the F-18, F-16, like the full modules, like everything, scale 1-1, the real systems, or because I know now the F-35 is it's a bit classified, classed. So I wanna see what they are gonna do, because I know Eagle Dynamics will not release like an empty module. So I want to see that.
That's
For
good.
sure. Like the same thing for the. I heard some news about the Rafale.
Yep.
It's the same thing. I'm really curious to see how they will put the modern planes like Typhoon, Rafale, F-35 in a full simulator, but with keeping the circuit part of the plane. So
Yeah, I'm curious about how they're going to balance that as well.
Yeah, you're not alone on that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I think all three of us share the same
I'm in as
curiosity.
well. 4.
Yeah.
Hopeful, optimistic hopefulness.
All of us, we're just waiting for Christmas to come with an F-35 with a bow on it underneath the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It'll
I
think
be
it's
out in 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Everything's 2 weeks away. Everything. We'll start wrapping it up here. I want to just throw it out there so that if you missed the beginning or you want to hear it again, that's the Spanish Virtual Air Festival is being hosted live over 3 days from the 17th to the 19th of October on Twitch. What's the Twitch channel we should be looking at for that?
So the Twitch is SVAF, so SVAF official.
We'll
Right,
we'll,
so
we'll have a link in the description.
Yeah, we'll put a link in there. So 17th, 18th, 19th, tune in, watch the live feed of the Spanish Virtual Air Festival or Spain Virtual Air Festival being hosted live from I lost the name of it there, the European Aviation Museum in France, co-founded or founded rather by Kiro. And tune in so you can see Sharko and his team fly and perform in this air show. Thank you guys both for being on here. This was kind of like was a sudden hit, and we're like, oh, absolutely, we want to help promote this. This sounds awesome.
Can't pass on it.
Super cool learning about it from you guys. So thank you for being here with us.
Absolutely.
And Sharko, thanks for bringing this to our attention. Kiro, thanks for making the time to jump in. I know you're probably really busy getting prepped up for this, but thank you. I'm excited.
It's a pleasure to talk with you. It's amazing. It's my first podcast interview. Like I think it's one of the first time I speak in English like publicly like that.
Hell yeah.
In the first edition, I made some comments, between the demos, but it was very short. But now, like when Sharko contacted me and told me, yeah, there is a group, a YouTube channel who made podcasts. They are maybe interested on SVAF. I say, oh, I will have a little problem with the English, but let's see.
It's been perfect. It's great. And
your English is probably better than all of ours. It's okay.
Well, yeah. Fifi lives in Florida, so he's
too busy with alligators.
better than most of the people.
It's true. It's true. We get enough Creole down here where, a little bit of French thrown in there every once in a while is normal.
I would say after the festival, though, you have to come fly with us once on maybe our campaign with us one night.
I can go for the introduction on that one.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
And I have another idea. You can come with like you three with Sharko, and we make some aerobatics together.
I am down.
Very interested.
Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame Fifi's computer crashed.
That's the greatest excuse of all time.
I think Fifi is like he's mapped a HOTAS
quit
button
DCS,
on his
Alt F4.
controllers. Like quit DCS,
crashed in
Alt
the back,
F4.
Computer crashed. Crash in formation, computer crashed.
Yeah.
Missed the bomb.
Guys, I don't know what happened.
So we'll do it as like a 4-ship formation with a solo that doesn't go anywhere near the formation, and we're okay.
So it will like
here comes the 3-ship in formation, and then we're gonna cut to the solo routine, and it's just Fifi 100 miles from the airfield doing aileron rolls.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
He's running a tanker pattern a racetrack, 19,000 feet.
Oh,
it's a little bit that you're far away because France and yes, it's there are some miles, you know.
There's a couple.
Come- but because if you were a little bit closer, I will be able for sure to invite you to the event. And I during the event in the museum, we will install 3 cockpits with DCS to the public. So it was the perfect time to you 3 come to the museum and fly in aerobatics. You know.
Next one. Let us know when it
Yeah,
is.
we'll
We can
Yeah.
sort
we'll
that.
see if we can make that work maybe next year.
Yeah.
That'd be a really fun trip for us to all get together and go do.
100%.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. Anyway, again, thank you for coming on and telling us about the festival. This, like I said, this sounds awesome. I'm excited to watch. I hope everyone else is excited to watch. Please tune in. We'll have links in the video, so click on the links to make sure you're tapped into the right place to watch. Sharko, thanks for being back with us
Absolutely, it's a
again,
pleasure.
as always. Thanks for all the work you do for High Alpha Hooligans as well.
DCS
Before we
in
go,
general.
if you've made it all the way to the end, and I kind of like holding on to this to the end anyways, because it's a prize for all the people that make it to the end.
My dog's going crazy right now.
Is there a bear outside?
There possibly
Is it
is, but I
currently
think
eating
it's
the
just a
truck?
person sitting outside.
Just a people.
Yeah.
So we hold on it
Anyways.
to the end. So if you make it all the way and listen through the whole episode, but a reminder that we are approaching 15,000 subscribers.
Yep.
And we have a giveaway. When we hit 15,000, we're giving away a Quest 3 virtual reality headset. So go to the Discord. Link is on our channel. Jump into the Discord in the squadron bar and type "I love the Hooligans," and that puts you on our radar. And when we hit 15,000, we're going to randomly pick somebody who's watching and following the rules, and we're going to give away a brand new Quest 3.
Yep.
Right around the corner.
And I'm actually ready for my dad advice this week.
All right.
So this one goes out to one of our OGs, Flight Wife, Excalibur.
Exy.
Listen,
That nickname never goes away.
first and foremost, congratulations, dude, on becoming a dad.
Congrats.
Secondly, this is your dad advice, inspired by, the pictures of your baby. When you become a father, there's 3 things that you have to constantly build a routine, just like flying. Everything is either a burp, a poop, or hunger. Anytime your baby is crying, look for those 3 things, and you'll be able to solve 99% of your infant issues.
Also, if Fifi's wife is listening, I think that those same 3 rules apply.
To Fifi.
It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Oh, Kiro, can we so normally we didn't set this up, but can we get you to say rifle kazoo, and that's the end of the episode. So if we could have you, shout out rifle kazoo, we can finish it off here.
What? Rifle what? Sorry.
Rifle kazoo.
Okay. So thank you everyone and rifle kazoo.
Perfect.